Hi, thanks for coming along again. Nice to see you. I thought today we'd do a lovely Mother's Day. Yeah, I've got the whiteboard out. It's a special Mother's Day class. So we're going to do things a little bit back to front today. We're going to start at the end with a lovely meditation to open up your heart and feel really full of love and joy, calm and grounded. So find somewhere comfy, either sitting or lying. This is from The Way of the Five Seasons book. It's by John Kirkwood, and it's just a really, really lovely book that just talks about lots of different acupressure points and meditations and lots of things to do with the five elements, which we do a lot of in Qigong. So here we go. You ready? Cool. All right. Start to feel your pelvic bones in the chair or on a cushion. If you can, be sitting up. Feel your legs or your feet on the ground. And let your hands rest lightly on your thighs or in your lap. We're going to begin by bringing your attention to your heart center, the place in the center of your chest. Notice what's there for you today. Notice any sensation. Notice any lack of sensations. Notice any emotions or feelings that are there. And if nothing's there, just notice that. Allow your breath to be long, slow, and rhythmic. Now, whatever's in your chest, your heart center, allow that to expand downward. Your heart center is becoming elongated down through your body, down into the floor, deep down into the earth, dropping the anchor of the heart. Feel the depth of that anchor, the depth of the heart and your connection with it. And without losing contact with that place of the ground, reach and back to the heart center. Holding the ground as your heart expands up through your chest, your throat, through to the top of your head and up into the heavens. You're connected to the earth and connected with the heavens through your heart. Take a long, slow, deep breath. Now, without losing contact with the ground and the heavens, allow your heart space to open from the back. Your heart is opening like a gate, allowing the love from the source to fill your heart. Your heart is filling from the source all that is. Feel that love from the source filling your heart center. I invite you to be greedy. Allow your heart to fill until it overflows. If you don't get to a point of overflowing, continue to allow the source to fill your heart. Now, without losing contact with the ground, the heavens, and the love that is coming from the source, while continuing to hold all of that, and only when your heart is full to overflowing, allow your heart to open at the front. Allow that overflowing love to come out through the front of your heart and to flow into the room, filling the whole space of the room and all those in it. If the bubbling continues to flow, allow it to move out into the local neighborhood, to the suburb, to the city, out into your whole state and country, spreading throughout the earth and beyond the earth into the solar system, the galaxy, into the infinite reaches of the universe. all the while connected to earth, to heaven, to source, and now to all that exists. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes without losing contact with all of those things. Come back into the room. Come to the here. Come to the now. Lovely. Okay. So now we're going to do a little bit of face massage, a little bit of self-care. Just going to take my glasses off. It's very hard to do face massage when your glasses are in the way. Start by rubbing your hands together. Get them nice and warm and create that friction. And just place your hands over your face. You feel that warmth coming into your face. Take a deep breath in and release out through the nose. Rub your hands together again. This time, place the heels of your hands into your eye socket. Then take a big breath in and breathe out through the nose. You're going to make a little tool with your hand next, just to poke your first finger up. And we're just going to brush down our eyebrows to the temple and do a small circle. You can do that with both hands at the same time. Around the eyebrows, small circle. So we're working with lots of acupressure points in the face at the moment. It's a little bit like an acupressure facial, but it's actually just really relaxing. It feels really good. We hold lots of tension in our chest, in our face. All right, come down and we'll do the same thing underneath your eyes. When that sort of bone, your eyes look at bone, just really nice and smooth. And then just do a nice circle around your temples. Come down to your jaw. Hold heaps of tension in your jaw. If you grit your teeth closed, just have your fingers on the side of your jaw, and the bit that pops out when you close your teeth, that's your jaw muscle. Just give a little massage in there. Might feel quite tight. Often hold a lot of tension in that jaw muscle. Give that a wee bit of a tap. And then open your fingers up like that and put one finger behind, one finger behind, and just rub up and down your ears. And then place your hands, I'll get you to watch this one first. I've got my ears, so this might not work too well with them. Hopefully it'll be okay. Place your hands over your ears, and then you're just going to drum on the back of your head. You can either put one finger over the top of the other and like flick it down, or you can just tap. So place your hands and head and lean forward so you can see, and we just drum. And this is called beating the heavenly drum. It's going to be really good for sinus clearing, really good for headaches. Just working that bit, just where the head and the neck connect. And if you have your hands right over your ears, it can feel really quite loud. Good, and let's do a bit of tapping on the top of your lip. This is apparently really good for waking you up. And then the bottom lip. No one's watching. It's all good. And then just rub your hands together again. Rub, 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 rub. And just hold them in front of your face. And feel that heat, that energy going into into your face. Sending yourself some peace, calm, tranquility. All right. Tap on the chest. Big breath in. And relax. Breathe in. And release. Alright, we're going to slap down the arm. All the way to the wrist. And then up the outside of the arm to the shoulder and the neck. Come back down the arm. Do this 3 times. You're working with the flow of the meridians. They flow down the arms and then back up the outside of the arms. Come back to the chest, back down the other side. As we come up the next shoulder, it can feel really nice to spend a bit longer there if you like. Really good at holding tension and the neck and shoulders as we try to control the world around us. Often things that we have no control over. Nice to feel that release and let go. Back in the chest, big breath in with the nose. And breathe out. And then lock your kidneys all the way up and down, your back all the way to the tailbone. Just go up to your kidneys and then back down to your sacrum, lower back. And then slap down the outside of your legs, forward if you like, and up the inside, and the outside. And we'll come to the belly. You go over the belly button. Sometimes this can be quite tender. So just beat however hard feels comfortable for you. You go just below the belly button, the C of Chi. This is a really good point for weight. And then up to the solar plexus. Now this can be quite tender. This is where we try to process a lot of our emotions. So we can feel quite vulnerable in this space. And then up to the chest. Big breath in. Release. And stop. Feel your whole body tingling, vibrating, the energy system woken up. Close your eyes, go inward. Feel your whole body vibrating. This is your energy system. It's there all the time, working away in the background. And we are just becoming more aware of the subtle energy pulsing, vibrating through our body. Okay, when you're ready, stand up. We are going to do knocking on the door of life next. Ditch the carding. Okay, so for this you want your feet pointing straight ahead, knees slightly bent. You want a nice tall spine and your tailbone is ever so slightly tucked under. It's like you're sitting on top of a tall stool. We're going to twist from the hips and go into knocking on door of life. So with this, we're working the same acupressure point, the C of Chi that we worked on previously. When we were tapping, this is another way we can activate it. And we're also working on the door of life, which is directly behind the C of Chi on the spine. So directly behind the belly button is the door of life. So your whole arm is banging against your lower back. So we're not trying to hit a specific point with the hand. We're just letting our whole arm knock across the back. It hits the muscles either side of the spine. We're actually activating lots of pressure points around the area. We're giving our adrenals and kidneys a bit of a wake-up call. This is really good for that 3 o'clock slump or first thing in the morning. With a loose fist, come up to just below the chest, bring some energy to the lungs. You can look a bit further over your shoulder if you'd like more of a twist. Remembering to keep your spine nice and tall. Or you can look straight towards the front. And then with an open palm, flap your neck and shoulders in the traps area. So one hand is still coming behind your back, knocking on the door of life points, kidneys, adrenals getting stimulated. The other hand is working through that shoulder area, really releasing and letting go. Take a big breath in for now. And release it with a big long sigh. Really release and let go. Come back down to the lungs. And down to the waist. And then take one more big breath in. And then as you release, drop into waterways. You want to try and release and let go even more. One of the main goals of Qigong is to do less, release and let go. And it can be the hardest thing to do. So with waterways, just let it all go, washing it away. Can help do this by becoming aware of your hands moving on that empty space. Feel the wind through your fingers. Feel the clothes move against your skin. If anybody's feeling any tension, tightness, or any negativity your way, consciously release and let that go down to the ground. With every breath in, you're inhaling fresh energy, newness, and with every breath out, you're releasing and letting go. And the more you can release and let go, the more space you've got for new opportunities. Okay, bring one hand in front, one hand behind. I'll just show you just resting it on your back, just wherever's comfortable. So we're going to do a nice twist now. So we're going to twist around, look over your shoulder, and then we're going to twist around the other side. Now make sure your thumb is pointing downwards as you twist. And then we're going to come to the center. We're going to spiral your pinky finger and twist. Look over your other shoulder. Feel that twist through the tendons. Come back to the center and settle your energy down. And we'll do waterways again. Washing away any tension or stress. Big breath in. And breathe out through the mouth. Okay, other hand behind the back. Twist, look over your shoulder. Come back to the center and twist, look over your shoulder the other way. Have your thumb pointing down, palm out towards the room or the space. So your palm is facing away from you. Twist, look over your shoulder. Then come back to the center. As you do this, your little finger spirals around. And then twist. So keep twisting that little finger and look over your shoulder again. And then we come back to the center and relax into waterways again. I'm just going to turn around so you can see this from the other angle, so you can do it with me. So you've seen the bit that'll get hidden by my body at the end. So you know what happens. So carry on doing waterways. Here we go. So we're just washing away any tension or stress. One hand goes behind the back and we twist back of the hand. Got that thumb pointing downwards. And then we come to the center. Little finger twists around the other direction. Feel that whole twist through your body. Come to the center and settle that energy down into your lower junction, into your belly. And then water waves again. Other hand behind your back. We twist around, make sure that thumb is pointing downwards. We come to the center, little finger twists around, twist that whole through the arm. Nice job. Back to the center. Settle the energy down into your belly and water waves. Lovely. And relax. Bring your feet a little wider now, into a wide stance. Bend your knees again, keep a nice tall spine and heart to sky. So with this one, palms by the heart. Breathing in, we're opening up the chest. Nice big breath. Breathing out, we're collapsing the chest to the ground and feeling space between our shoulder blades. And then breathe in. And breathe out. Heart to sky, opening up, being vulnerable with that heart, and then stretching through the back of the chest. We hold quite a lot of emotional tension in our back, directly behind the heart as well. It's going to be a lovely stretch, as well as a breathing exercise. Come down into a squat, so drop your butt down. We're going to twist and look over your shoulder and breathe. Feel that opening up through the rib cage. Push against your knees to get more traction, more twist if you'd like it. Try and drop your butt down a little bit lower. And then come to the center and we'll twist the other direction. Deeply. You can either breathe in and out through your nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now we're going to do it in time with the breath. Keep the butt low if you can. Okay, so breathing out as you twist, breathing into the center, breathing out as you twist. And just go in time with your own breath. Feeling that flow through the stretch, moving with the rhythm of your breath. And then come into a forwards bend. Feel that lovely stretch through the hamstring. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, or out through the mouth. When you breathe out through the mouth, it's much more clearing. If you've got any tension or stress, you'd like to move through your body. Breathing out through the mouth is the best way of doing that. Alright, bend your knees, interlock your fingers, and then gently roll up vertebra by vertebra. Bring your hand above your head, hips come forward, and then hinge forward at the waist. And then we come into full body flow. We are working the entire front and back of the body as we do this. Balancing yin and yang. Bend your knees as you roll up. Hips come forward, stretch back. Hinge at the waist and come forward. Hands come up and out to the side. Okay, just bring your feet together, shake them out a little bit. Just going to do a bit of swinging and clearing to help release some tension through the shoulders. Okay, so the hands come up. We're going to bend your knees and just let your hands drop. So the full motion is you let your hands drop, and as you drop, you twist your hips. So one hand comes forward, one hand comes back, then you bend your knees a little bit more and stand up. So we bend the knees, twist the hips, one hand comes forward, one back, bend the knees, and stand up. So there's a bit of a double bounce, and we want to really try and relax through the shoulders. So the full move looks like this. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Really release any tension through the shoulders, especially through the back of your shoulders. And if you don't quite get it, don't worry, you'll be getting some benefit from just giving it a go. Focus on twisting your hips and relaxing your arms. They just kind of go where they're supposed to go. So you get your mind out of the way, makes it a whole bunch easier. Do two more. And slow it down. Lovely. Place your hands out beside you, like you're popping them on to tiger's heads. You want your hands nice and spread out, fingers nice and spread out. So pressing down through the palms to the ground, knees bent, toe spine, and then drop your ear to your shoulder, chin to the chest, ear to the other shoulder, and then over and across. And gently doing nice, soft, slow neck circles. There's no need to push your neck into the stretch. We're just gently wanting to tease out the tension. So maximum about 70 to 80% of your maximum stretch. If you overdo it, this is when you can pull muscles and get that sore neck feeling. Definitely don't want that happening. So go slowly, go gently, be kind to yourself. All right, go the other direction, ear to the shoulder, chin to the chest, and around. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing and letting go with every out breath. Drop into your own flow. Feel free to close your eyes. Focus on clearing, releasing, and letting go. And relax your hands down. Just feel that change in your hands. They might feel a little warmer, heavier, tingly. As you've loosened up the neck and shoulders, things start flowing a little bit more freely. All right. I'm going to come into the wave next. So with this, we're going to stick your chin out and come forwards. You can have your knees a little bit bent with this one. And then roll up, chin to chin. Breathe in as you roll up. Breathe out as you come forwards. This is fantastic at lubricating all the joints in the spine. Something that kids are really good at. As we get a bit older, we tend not to use our spine in all the different ways that it's able to move. So even it's just really gentle moves like this wave can really help with that flexibility through the spine. And also if you've had any spinal injuries, just go slowly, carefully, go within your comfort zone. You don't have to bend as far forward if it's not comfortable. One of the advantages about having a spinal injury is that it can really help focus your attention on your spinal joints. Do you have an awareness of the area that other people may not have? You can focus on relaxing every single individual joint in your spine. Even if you've sprained your back or sprained your rib, you will have this extra awareness. The gentle moves like this can be really good at keeping the joints supple and flexible and recovering from injury, letting them know it's a safe place to relax. Okay, pop your hands behind your back, fingers pointing upwards, just however's comfortable. You can have them downwards if that's not comfortable, having them facing upwards. We're just going to do the same thing. So we're going to come forward and curl up. Breathing in as you come up, going out as you come down. This just helps align your shoulders. It's a little more of a stretch. So if this is too much for you, feel free to just keep going with your hands on your legs. Nice one. All right, come forwards into a forward bend. Now you can interlock, put your hands in your legs. You can have your hand on the ground or on your legs, wherever is comfortable for you to release into your lower spine. Release, let go. You let stretch through the hamstrings into the lower back. Release your shoulders, release your neck, release your head. Surrender to the earth. Release, let go. Bend your knees and roll up. And then just shake out your hands. Let the shake go into your knees. Release and let go of your sacrum in your lower back. Lift your heels and start to knock them into the ground. Release through your shoulders and your neck. And breathe deep. And let go with a long, slow exhale. Slow it down. Close your eyes and go inwards and take this moment to feel any sensations in your body, Any tingling, buzzing, let it flower through your whole body. Feel your energy system woken up, activated, charged up, ready for flows. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And we're going to start off with open the flow. So the arms just float up and then float down. Breathing in as your arms come up. Breathing out as the arms float down. The goal now is to do as little as possible mentally. We want to have strong roots extending out from the bottom of our feet, anchoring us to the earth. So imagine that you've got roots at least 6 feet long, anchoring, so like coming out of the bottom of your feet, anchoring you into the earth. And then your legs are like the trunk of the tree, they're strong, powerful. Your arms are like the branches of the tree, they're flexible and light. Your head is lifted towards the sun like the crown of the tree, lifting towards the sun's energy. So we're connected to the earth through our feet, connected to the sun through the top of our head, and our arms are just getting lifted by the breath. Every time we breathe in, they float up. Every time we breathe out, they float down. And see if you can slow this movement down a little bit. Breathing in and out. With a slight pause at the top and bottom of your breath. And focus on your hands. You might feel warmth, or the air might feel thick as you move your hands through the air. Want your mind to calm down, slow down. You do this by moving the body slowly, focusing on the body's movement, slowing down. We're going to come up into embrace the tree, like hugging a tree in front of you. Like relax elbows, relax wrists, your fingertips are pointing towards each other. And it's like you're hugging a great tree in front of you, or a great column of light. Your head is lifted up towards the sky. You've got a lovely straight spine. Your tailbone is dropped towards the earth. The knees are soft. Feet feel anchored, rooted into the ground. There's equal weight through all points of your feet, your heels, balls of your feet, your toes. And then drop one hand to the ground. Twist your hips to the side. And we come into cloudy hands. We swap the hands over here. One hand faces the heart. One hand faces the earth. Then you shift your weight and twist the hips. Swap the hands, shift the weight, twist the hips. This is a really lovely technique to help boost your heart energy, to make you feel happy, joyful, positive, peaceful, all from within. We're generating these positive feelings from inside us rather than relying on external circumstances to pick us up and make us feel happy. So as you do this, imagine your heart filling up with a golden light. That golden light is that energy of compassion, kindness, joy, and love. Just have a relaxed breathing pattern as you do this. You don't need to breathe in or out with any particular move, but do it in and out of your nose, breathing in through the nose gently and out through the nose gently. Trying to relax those arms as much as possible, like they're moving in this great ocean, moving through water. We want to have and embody that water-like quality. Soft, fluid, flexible. If it helps, you're welcome to close your eyes. We have one hand facing the ground to ground our emotions, to have an anchor in the earth. Our emotions have a tendency to heat up and the energy to rise in our body. So by having one hand reflecting the heart's energy, one hand connecting to the energy of the earth, we can ground our emotions, stay centered, stay calm, and improves our emotional resilience. Now come back to the center. Hold your hands in front of you, so your elbows and your wrists facing each other. Your hands are facing the sky. So you're open and receiving energy from the earth. This is called holding the golden in, I should say, from the sky. Resting air above us is pouring down through our hands, down our arms into our heart, and filling our heart up with abundant golden energy. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And bring your hands down, ground and center your energy in the lower dantian, fingertips facing each other, breathing deep into the belly. Now bring one hand in front of you. The other hand, your fingertips point towards the elbow. Open up the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fingertips point towards the elbow. Lovely. With this, we are building up our Wei Qi, our protective energy. At an emotional level, this makes us more emotionally resilient. So any negative emotions just bounce off our protective energy field. They can't make it through to our heart to hurt our feelings. At a physical level, it's helping boost your immune system. So you breathe in, breathe out, creating that lovely field of protective energy all around you. Now from here, we're going to turn the hips, gather up energy from behind you, Bring it forward, touch your palm and push forward. Open up your hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Come behind you, gather up energy from behind. Bring that forward into your future and release and let go of anything weighing heavily on your heart. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So you're opening up your heart. You're creating a lovely protective energy around your heart. You're gathering unknown, untapped potential, bringing it into your present and pushing away any negativity. See if you can slow down these movements a little bit more. Slow down your breath and drop into your flow. Breathing in and out through the nose, softly and gently. Bring your hands down to your belly. Have one hand on top of the other and your thumbs touch. This is called monk holds the pearl. Close your eyes, bring your attention down into your belly area, your lower dantian. Imagine a small white pearl sitting on your hand, and this is reflected in your belly. So the energy you have in your hands is a mirror reflection of the energy you have in your lower dantian. So imagine this vibrant white pearl of energy, and bring your consciousness down to this area, bring your attention down to this area, and breathe into this area, in through the nose, all the way to the belly, and out through the nose. Bring your hands out wide. Feel your consciousness expand out to the edge of your fingertips, then out to the edge of the room. Expand out wider to the edges of the world, and just become aware of the universe on either side of the world. Then bring your hands forward and back by twisting your hips. Bring your consciousness to the edge of your fingertips. Extend to the front and back of the room, the edges of the world, and out into the universe, all the way in front and behind you. Then bring your fingertips up. Bring your awareness to the top of your fingertips, to the top of the earth, to the universe, the stars, the sun, all above you. Then bring your hands down. feel the earth's energy below you. Sense and feel this massive, wonderful, nurturing ball that we live on. Bring your attention even further to the other side of the globe, out into the universe. We are surrounded by universe. This is called pulling down the heavens to 6 directions. So we breathe in, extend your awareness, breathe out, extend your consciousness forwards and back. Breathe in, your consciousness above you, extending into the universe, and then breathe out. Feel the yin, nurturing earth energy. We'll just do this in a flow, breathing out, in, out. Feel free to slow down this movement, breathing out, in, out. And settle this energy down into your belly. One hand over the other and just stir this energy into your belly area. Grounding and settling your energy into the lower down here. Breathe into your belly. Relax your shoulders. Feel grounded, centered, and strong. Lovely. Okay, we're just going to do a small meditation to finish up class. So feel free to lie down, or you can find somewhere comfortable to sit. Let's give you a moment to get settled. So either sitting or lying down, and you can relax that a little bit more lying down. Whatever feels the most comfortable for you today in this moment. Close your eyes and take a big deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Keep this nice rhythm of long, slow, deep breathing. Really let your body relax. Melting into the ground. Going deeper with every breath. Relaxing more. Letting go more. Allowing yourself to sink down like a stone in an ocean. You're lying still and calm at the bottom of the ocean, the roaring sea above you. In the depths of the ocean, you are still, calm, centered, and strong. And I have the sense that you are in a sea of energy. There's energy all around you. There's also energy within you. And this energy is also called chi. Say to yourself, I am in chi. Qi is in me. I am in Qi. Qi is in me. I am in Qi. Qi is in me. Have the sense and feeling that the energy all around you is also within you. And allow yourself to go deeper, lengthen your breath. Relax more, let go more. And see this bubble in your belly. It's got a little smile on it. And this bubble is rising from your belly. It rises up to your chin, comes past your chest, through your throat, up to your face, and then it bursts open on your face, and it's like raining, showery light all through your body. The smile is like glitter, effervescent light. So your whole body is like a little tiny smile all through your body. And feel the wonderful bliss of every breath in and out. Your body is radiating light. Your body is light. Allow yourself to feel this vibrant, wonderful smiling light all through your body. Taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. I am the light. The light is me. I am the light. The light is me. Bring your awareness to your breath. Feel the air flowing in your nose into your lungs. And bring your awareness to the way your clothes feel on your body, the air temperature on your skin, any smells. And feel the light filtering through your closed eyelids. Become aware of any sounds around you. Slowly wriggle your toes and your hands. Bring yourself back into your body. Take a big breath in and gently open your eyes as you exhale. And welcome back. Hope you have a wonderful, peaceful, calm rest of your day. Thank you for practicing with me. I'd love to see you again next time, either live online or catch up on the replay. Enjoy.